Let yourself off the hook and be free to enjoy life. In today's globalized world, you are free to be anyone you want. Every skill and activity has the potential to turn into something meaningful, even an income source. Yet many of us silently compare ourselves to friends or colleagues who seem to have a clear gift. Whether it's in business, creativity, or personal discipline, while we quietly judge ourselves for lacking spark or purpose. The truth is, you are not alone in this. Most people feel this way. They spend much of their time trying to please others, carrying mental and physical exhaustion, and dragging their loved ones into that same cycle. High expectations weigh us down, and we start to believe that unless we're perfect, we're not enough. But perfection discredits uniqueness. When you release yourself from chasing perfection, you free your energy to live authentically, to enjoy your time, and to deepen connections with the people you care about. Jen Hatmaker, a writer and mother, often shares about this tension. She admits she tried juggling everything: family, work, marriage, even expectations of how she should look and behave. She found that the secret wasn't doing it all, but knowing balance, setting boundaries, and admitting that being human is enough. Her reminder is simple. One of the best parts of being human is other humans. Connection, honesty, and support matter far more than chasing impossible standards. This brings us to a bigger question. How do you find your voice in a noisy world? Because when you're weighed down by perfection, people-pleasing, and external noise, your voice gets lost. Today we'll explore practical ways to cut through the static, connect with your authentic self, and live with confidence. We live surrounded by echo chambers. Social media, our friend groups, and even the shows we watch all reinforce certain beliefs. They tell us what's normal, what's acceptable, and what success should look like. Algorithms show us what we already agree with, and peer groups push us to conform. But when you live only inside that bubble, your independent voice feels muted. Step 1 is awareness. Notice the patterns you're constantly fed. Then, step outside. Read different viewpoints, meet people outside your comfort zone, and question why certain opinions dominate your space. That's how you begin to free your own perspective. Noise is everywhere. Trends online tell you what's cool. Media headlines stir fear or pressure. Friends or colleagues may share opinions that don't align with your values. You need filters. Not every opinion is worth caring. Some feedback helps you grow. Other opinions are simply projections of someone else's insecurity. Ask yourself, which voices make me feel alive? Which ones drain me or make me doubt myself? That simple audit can help you take back control. Your inner compass is built on self-awareness. Start journaling with prompts like, what activities make me lose track of time? When do I feel most myself? Which values do I refuse to compromise on? Mindfulness and solitude help here. When you step away from the noise, you create space to hear your own thoughts. Your authentic voice comes from aligning with your values, not from chasing approval. Once you've reconnected with your authentic self, start expressing it. Begin small. Share your perspective with trusted friends. Write privately or post in safe online spaces. As you grow, practice clarity. Frame your opinions simply and directly, even if they go against the norm. Reframe criticism. Instead of seeing it as rejection, view it as information. Data, not destiny. Remember, everyone struggles, even those who look polished on the outside. Vulnerability makes your voice relatable. People gravitate toward authenticity, not perfection. Finding your voice isn't a one-time event. It's a lifelong practice. Surround yourself with people who encourage the real you, not only the agreeable version of you. Protect your mental energy by limiting the noise that drains you. And most importantly, celebrate every step. Each time you speak or live authentically, you strengthen that inner voice. Develop your interests step by step. Spend time doing what you genuinely love. Celebrate your progress. Write down 3 things you're proud of or grateful for each day. Create a self-care plan. Something as simple as taking yourself on a walk, reading, or even a quiet cup of tea. Set boundaries. Redistribute chores. Rethink activities that drain you, and allow yourself to say no. Practical reflection. Develop your interests step by step. Spend time doing what you genuinely love. Celebrate progress. Write down 3 things you're proud of each day. Create a self-care plan, a walk, reading, or quiet time for yourself. Set boundaries. Redistribute chores. Rethink draining activities, and allow yourself to say no. Track your digital habits. Notice where your attention goes and reclaim it. Life will always be noisy. Society will always have opinions. And technology will always compete for your attention. But you don't exist to please everyone else or to feed someone else's algorithm. Your value isn't in being perfect. It's in being real. When you give yourself permission to step off the hook, balance replaces burnout, connection replaces comparison, and authenticity replaces anxiety. So here's my question to you. What's one small step you'll take today to hear and express your own voice more clearly? If this message spoke to you, share it with someone who needs the reminder. And subscribe for more encouragement, more reflection, and more ways to live authentically and with courage.